Introduce yourself and tell a little bit about your profession.
Yeah, well, I'm Corporal Seth Mullis with the Merriam Police Department. I'm the relief supervisor with the department, meaning that I adjust my schedule according to who needs an extra hand. So I work anything from midnights to evenings to days to everything in between. So I work everything from thefts to criminal damage to properties and other misdemeanors, all the way up to some of the more major felonies, aggravated batteries, robberies, things like that. So,
How many years have you been in law enforcement?
I've been a police officer now for about 10 years. I started with the Johnson County Park Police and then made the transition over to Merriam.
And what is your current assignment?
Currently I'm assigned to patrol. Again, I'm the relief supervisor, so I kind of delved into that already, but I'm with the patrol division.
Why did you choose a career in law enforcement?
You know, I'd always considered law enforcement going through college. It was something that attracted me primarily because being outside, not working a traditional job was something that appealed to me. While I was in school, I was actually pre-med, but didn't get into medical school, so I ended up joining the Marines, which is what you do when you don't get into medical school, I guess. And following a short stint there, I was discharged about 30 years earlier than I thought I'd be. I came back to Kansas and really started to look at my options and worked in a lab for a little while, but being stuck indoors was just awful. So I got lucky enough to be hired with the Johnson County Park Police, and while there, really fell in love with the law enforcement aspect of things. And Merriam had a reputation of being one of the more busy, proactive agencies, so I applied here, and 5, almost 6 years ago now, I got hired on and haven't looked back.
What is your current education level?
I do hold a Bachelor of Science in Organismal Biology from the University of Kansas.
What do you like and or dislike about being a law enforcement officer?
I tell you, the best thing about this job is putting the bad people in jail. When I could turn to a victim and say, you can sleep tonight because you don't have to worry about this guy coming to bother you, it's really a good feeling. Of course, some of the hard things, I think everybody knows now. I mean, our job isn't really looked upon so positively by a lot of people in the public, and that creates an issue, but it's something that luckily we're all able to work around. And again, being at Merriam, we really show people the professionalism and courtesy that we bring to the table, and I think that helps to change some of those opinions.
What do you like and or dislike about your current assignment?
I love being able to mentor new officers. I was lucky enough to be a training officer for the majority of my career, actually. And so being in a position to where I can really influence our younger officers and point them in the right direction is really, it's a great feeling. The unfortunate thing about being in my role is I take on a lot more administrative type things, so I'm stuck in the office a little more than I like to be, but that kind of comes with the job. So overall, though, it's been a good transition. I look forward to progressing on. So,
what advice would you give to someone wanting to get a job in law enforcement?
Really do your research. Learn as much as you can about law enforcement. Know that the hours aren't the greatest, that you'll be asked to do some very difficult things. You really have to be able to multitask. It's not an easy job, but it is very fulfilling. So again, just make sure you really do your homework, do some ride-alongs, talk to folks in the profession, and see what it is that you like, and see if it's for you.
Beyond education, what additional skills do you believe a person needs to be successful in law enforcement?
Discipline is a big one, and I'm not just talking about, in the strictest definition of the word, but being dedicated to what you do. Again, having the ability to multitask is really paramount in this job. We're never asked to do one thing at one time. You're always doing multiple things, whether it be running the radio while driving and trying to figure out where you're going, all the way up to 5 or 6 people are going to be talking to you at once, and you got to take in the good information and ignore, some of the fluff. So those are probably some of the major things.
Do Did your profession cause any hardships on your family?
As I alluded to, hours can be kind of difficult for them. That's probably the hardest thing. And then, of course, being in this position, there's always that threat of something happening to me while I'm at the job. So I know that's always on the forefront of their mind. So when something develops on the news, or if there's an incident that occurs in the city, normally I'm quick to give them a call and just say, hey, I'm fine. It's not a big deal, but most of my family is pretty pretty strong about these things. So if it does bother them, they don't really tend to talk to me too much about it. I think that they know that when I come here, I need to be focused, and they don't want anything else to be on my mind. But yeah, I think that there is inherently some worries that they have when I leave the door every day. So,
are there any physical requirements of your profession?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot. I mean, obviously, the Merriam Police Department, we are required to take 3 fitness tests a year, so there is that physical aspect. But in addition to that, just on a daily basis, you never know what you're going to do, whether it's be chasing somebody and apprehending them to changing a tire on the side of the road. There's things that you need to be able to do that maybe the average citizen just isn't ready for or able to do. So there's definitely some physical aspects, but it really varies from day to day. Sometimes one of the biggest ones is being able to go from a sitting, relaxed position to 100% like that. And I'm just telling you from experience, things get pulled real easily when you go from that. So being able to recover from those injuries is also a big part of things. So.
Thank you.
All right.